Alright, so here we go. Deep dives, we have a new exotic mission this week. This is my first tutorial on this stuff, so I figure I'll go ahead and record, see if I can help you guys get this clear. One thing I do like for final part of this encounter, I like having Divinity. It kind of bypasses the need to use crit shots on the Tormentor's tiny little chest spot, because you can hit him from any direction as long as that div bubble is on. So that's going to help us out a little bit. You're pretty well good to run whatever you would like until we actually get to that last part. I'm going to say probably using linears for final boss. The enhanced shields, cool. These things aren't really going to matter too much because you are you're not going to have these buffs when you actually get to that final encounter. But we'll use whatever can help us to get to there. You have 3 statues you're going to find. Your first statue is going to be in this drop down before the first encounter. As soon as you drop down, we're going to drop here. Turn and go around this right side. Oh, did I turn wrong? I did. Yep, turned wrong. Right side, take another right. And then you are going to drop down to your statue here and interact. Only one person on your team needs to actually interact with that statue.
Into the seas of Titan, until the tides retreat at my name.
And when you get to the next encounter, you'll just do it as normal. You do not have to interact with the Tolan for the higher difficulty modifier, because you're actually not even going to be going to the end where you would activate the third one. You only do the first 2 rooms. Right side out.
No.
Uh-huh. I heard every sound rocket launcher and running down. So I will assume. Yes.
I would also.
Alright, that room is done. Before you move on, there is a door over here to the left. You spawned in that way. Come out, go this way. Next statue is inside here.
The whetstone waits. Bring your violence like a wave against mine stones.
This is here. Let's see, what do we have on this one? Arc damage or increased grenade damage. That'll be good.
We're making good time heading into this first descent.
There we are.
Well, given everything I've read about the Hive factions
Alright.
eating each other alive,
Down we go. So, next one.
makes sense.
It's a little bit hidden, but it's before one of the drop downs. We will show you where it's at.
But since Savathun's death, we haven't seen the usual power vacuum. I have a hard time believing the Witch Queen's corpse retains enough power to do much of.
So here we're going to drop down, big drop once, down to the fan to activate. Continue that drop after the fan. And drop down again. It's drop number 2. All the way down to here. And you will go up to this ledge, and instead of going off the 3rd drop, it's going to hang a left. It'll be right here. And then drop down. Continue on as you can, as you normally do.
Have your ghosts disrupt those power stations. We'll seize everything here.
Alright, let's see which one we got this time. Both here? Perfect.
I hope it's the good one, not the great one.
Alright, so we're gonna do this one. Go ahead and real quick. Where you at? Oh, you're right there. Okay, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have to go these at the same time. Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. You're not actually killing enemies at the same time. But it's fun that I'm gonna react to it. Again, you guys don't have to interact, totally just like hard running. Actually, looking how we have the killing ones.
When you say fun hard to please.
I'm definitely gonna have to chop this video up instead of just uploading the whole thing. I'm focusing on talking much. Don't want to
You do all things.
I feel you're done. It looks like you're at the same time as well, so we got 3 waves of enemies. There's one right after the other. How do we interact? Yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine. We'll jump one, 2, after all these things. Take a little time. It only takes a little time. It's just because we don't go find another interact with. Otherwise, it's taking a little time. Cheer. Yeah, well. It's not going to go interact. Here's Wallace. At the end, my 3 enemies forces. Alright, so now that we have completed this, we do not have to interact with the Egregore Coral. You just get to go over to the right. There is a doorway over here. Keep in mind, once this stuff is active, you will not be able to die. If you die, it will send you to orbits. If there is a team wipe, you will be sent to orbit. To clarify. Alright, next room. Oh, hello, mine. So, once you have entered the room, you have some enemies to kill. Your timer has not started yet. Right now, you can take these at your leisure. Alright, next room. Almost forgot my bubble. Let's drop down. We'll drop into this room. Our boss is going to spawn in, but we will not really be able to damage it at the beginning. We will, however, have some enemies that spawn in that are going to help us with that. It's one of the main mechanics of our final fight. As you kill these Minotaurs, you get a thing that says your blade keens. Once you have killed all 3, you'll then be able to do enough damage. At the moment, I only do about 65. Now that the 3rd one is done, I do 5,000s. Save your supers for the next room.
I welcome the blade of your will into my temple.
The next room, this is where your timer starts. First thing you're going to want to do, hit the crux in mid. Clear all the enemies out as you work your way through. When you get to the next room, the next one is going to be under the stairs in front of you.
Or leave ragged here, the flesh of your failure.
That will also spawn more enemies on the stairs and allow you to move into the next room. Once you're in the next room, your boss will spawn back in. On the right side, you have a crux. That opens the side on both. Opens both the left and right for you to be able to get your Minotaurs killed so that you have the buff again. Keep in mind you do have snipers in this room. It's recommended taking those out. You do have some extra time in here to make sure that all of the enemies are dead while you're killing these Minotaurs. When the Minotaurs are all dead, You can then attack the boss. Recommended using supers here. There will be a rally flag when you finish this next part. Buddy, can come grab me, please? When you die, you lose that buff. So keep that in mind.
Be thine whetstone.
I myself do not have the buff to do extra damage. I'll do what I can.
When we did boss fight, we didn't lose his buff when we died.
I'm not showing it, but I still am doing the damage. So maybe it's just the boss fight. I'm not showing the buff on the side of my screen, but I'm also not taking... I'm doing enough damage. Alright, this is where you want to switch your weapons out. My recommendation is 2 people on Divinity, and all 3 on Linears. You have a rally flag spot at the top of these stairs.
Timer's already ticking away.
Timer is ticking.
I will shift to a linear.
Okay, let's go. When you drop in, everybody needs to split up. There are going to be Minotaurs in 3 of the 4 corners of the room. Mine is dead. 2 are dead. Everybody needs to head back to middle unless you're killing yours.
I'm looking for this last one.
Are you looking, Pop?
Just found it.
Okay. Pops is dead. We can go after the boss. You want to go put your well down in the middle up there? Go ahead and drop it. There you go. Get Div on as soon as you can. When you're not suppressed and Div is on, recommended super. Just keep Div going. When you run out of Div, I'll switch and be using it. Let me know when you run out.
Reloading. Alright, I'm out.
Div's back on. Get your linear on if you got it.
Yep.
Pop, you're the only one doing damage at the moment.
Actually, it's still letting me do 20k every time I hit it.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
Nice.
Spread out.
This time.
Knights are all in mid. Alright.
Yeah. Well, this should say if they did enough damage. Once you do so much damage, they all come to mid.
Alright, one's dead. No, Mr. Tormentor, don't touch me. Nope, slowed. Bad. Nope. Okay, I'm good.
Alright.
I got more div ammo.
I'm running Div right now. Both of you linear.
Okay.
I don't have any heavy, but I've got my field skin.
I still got 11 shots left in this one, so...
Reloading. Moving. Div's back on. I'm out of Div. Swap to you. Done. 4.5 minutes extra left over. GG, guys. Alright, so we need to look at the room. There are stairs at one end. That's where we're going.
On me.
Yep, up to Popple is where you'll claim your weapon. That well was a game changer.
That's a good idea to put it on here.
And you claim your power. That will give you your exotic drop.
There we go, I got it.
I anoint thee a wicked thorn. Rise from the deep, bloodied warrior.
Well, hopefully this video will help. Our loadout was a Well, Strand Warlock, and Arc Hunter. Arc Hunter is kind of give for whatever you feel like you can survive on and throw out some big damage on. The Well Warlock helped for us to do damage with. Standing in the well, we were just able to sit there and tank the boss meleeing us while one of us kept Divinity on. And we melted most of the health in the first in the first damage round. We probably could have won phased had we been set up a slightly bit better. But that one worked out really, really well. Kept us safe. Strand Warlock helped, being able to just string things up and take them out without having too much to deal with. We ran 2 divinities for this. One person had divinity first. When they ran out of divinity, the second divinity took over. All 3 had linear fusions. That way 2 can be using linear fusions at all times. And then whenever you switch divinities, the former divinity person can take over with their linear. But that works for us. It made it pretty simple there at the end, especially having that well. I hope it helps. See ya.